The Campfire Project.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about this. How did the Campfire Project get started?
Well, working especially with men in business, I realized a lot of them, I asked them if there was one word that you would use to describe how you're feeling about things. The word confused kept coming up. And so I'd ask them, well, confused about what? A lot of men said to me, well, I thought my role as a man was to provide for the family. So I go out and I'm working hard and bringing the resources back. But I'm being told that I'm emotionally and physically absent. And I can't be in both places at once. And that was causing a lot of frustration. Then I said, well, what else? And they said, well, in the workplace, we used to be able to just talk in a certain way. It was water off a duck's back and there was, we just get on with the job. But now with political correctness and gender equality and everything else, we're always on tenterhooks about what we say. Right. And the end result then is we're worried about saying the wrong thing. You probably will bound to actually say the wrong thing. That was then causing them frustration, and that led on to anger. In some cases, bullying in the workplace, and at home, domestic violence. So I realized we don't fix problems by beating people up. We get to understand why they are the way they are, first of all. So I thought, right, the men needed a safe place where they just come and talk and have somebody listen, no counseling, no judgments, no telling them they were right or wrong, but just be the eyes and ears that they couldn't get before. So I started the group, but I didn't want it to be a men's group. So I had women in there from day one.
Nice.
Now, my plans were to later interview the women, but I wanted the women, first of all, to hear how the men could speak when they felt safe to do so. And I had the men doing one-on-ones, and there were about 30 or 40 men that I'd interviewed up to that point. Then I brought them into panel discussions. And we started talking about masculinity, femininity, the toxicity of those, pornography, drugs, alcohol, you name it, we covered it. And that's when I got messages from the women, and I was waiting for it and I was hoping for it. And they said, we love these guys. We've never heard men talk so deeply about their emotions. Nice. And we really love the way that the wisdom that they're coming forward with on how to improve our societies. And they wanted to get involved. And I thought, right, timing's right now. You've asked, the men have already started leading the way. So the women then came into the one-on-ones and the panel discussions. We've covered things like menstruation, menopause, does size matter in the bedroom? And yes, we're talking about penis size. We've had every subject you can think of in the group. We've got all genders, cultures, and religions are welcome. We've had no bigotry, no sexism or racism, and we've had in just over 4 years, we've had over 550 some odd hours of video conversations, and not once has anybody been disrespectful to anybody else.
Wow.